probably heard people say that I have no regrets after quitting alcohol. Well, must be nice because that is not my story. Because I've been sober for over 1,000 days of not drinking any alcoholic beverages. And while I wouldn't go back, I do have some real regrets. Now, spoiler alert, if you want to know, these aren't the regrets you think. Going on, everybody? This is Jamie Garza, and it's time to ignite your sobriety. In this video, I'm going to talk about 5 regrets I have after quitting alcohol. And again, like I said, if you're new to the channel and you want to get sober, hit that subscribe button. Let's build this community. Immediately, the first regret is wasted potential. Yeah, I'm talking about I often regret how much time I wasted, how much money I wasted. That could have been investments in my business or investments towards a house or new cars. Like right now during this time, or save money, family vacations. I think about that now. And the biggest of all is the potential I gave away because of alcohol. I can't get that back because not just the hangovers, but the ideas I didn't get to act on because I drifted away. I didn't follow through with what I said I was going to do. And immediately I thought about missing a moment, going fishing with my stepdad. I missed a lot of those moments. He always woke up early and I was never an early bird unless I had to. At this age of my life, I realized how fishing is therapeutic and, those are just good moments I miss. Right now, I think about those times where I wasted time acting on ideas, having all these ideas in my imagination, and it never came to fruition. Some of them did, but now as a grown man who's 36, who's a husband, who's a father, who's doing the best he can, I don't ever want to waste another minute, especially in my business or showing up for my kids and my family, which I don't. And I'm grateful that I quit alcohol and acknowledge this now as opposed to when I was heavily drinking in my 20s and into the late 20s. Regret number 2 is just letting alcohol define me. I regret how long I let drinking become part of my identity. It's like I had an identity crisis. Like I I needed alcohol to be social, to be fun, to be relaxed, to be creative, to be all these things. And it sucks. It sucked having that much power in a beverage like alcohol. And I was heavily into party culture, the hip hop scene, being a video music director, and living that lifestyle. But even as it went into networking, or even as it went into family functions, it took tons of time to realize that I was still me and fun and all these things, and I didn't need a drink to be so. Never have, never will, never had to. It was in me the whole time. And I'm just grateful that I no longer need alcohol to define that and my character and who I am. Regret number 3 is not getting help sooner. I think first of all, what a big piece of that was is the fact that I didn't think I needed help. Like I consider myself at the time a functioning alcoholic. I was functioning, I was doing what I needed to do, I was handling business, paying bills, doing all the things that to check off the box. I regret thinking I had to fix it alone. And I thank God for putting his hand over me. You see, sobriety is a strength, right? Sobriety is strength, but the connection is power. So I wish I realized sooner that I just get better steps or ask around or even go through YouTube to find help to get sober curious and those type of things. It's not easy. I've been there and I fell off the wagon numerous times. I'm finally committed right now. So I found that help. And if you guys are liking this video and what I'm putting down, subscribe to the channel because this is why I'm making content like this, because I make it from an aspect of what if I was looking for help to get sober? Who would I like to hear? Well, I would like to hear stories like this that are real, that are genuine, and just coming from a regular guy, just doing the best he can, trying to be the best version of himself. I think regret number 4 was thinking I was done growing. Early sobriety made me cocky, and I thought quitting was a finish line. Oh, was I wrong? I thought like, hey, I'm gonna just quit alcohol. Boom, I'm the best. Really, it's a slow process. It reminds me of running. I think that's why I like running so much because you can never You can never dominate a run because the next day happens. Let's do it again. It's like a marathon. You know, shout out to Nipsey Hussle. The marathon continues, right? And I feel that more and more as I get older. I didn't realize it was just the start of healing old wounds, building new habits, and becoming a man I respected. That discipline, that dedication, all those things. And I am so grateful to be on this path and continue to do so, and hopefully inspiring others out there, and just to be a role model for my children. Again, familyhood and fatherhood means a lot for me. I take it very serious. I want you guys to think of sobriety as a launch pad. Like you're launching, you're about to take off. Rest in peace, take off and amigos, but you're about to take off. It's the launch pad, not the destination. And that forced me to become a better communicator, into diving into prestigious leadership roles, whether leading my men's ministry at my church or taking a leadership class in my region called Leadership Fredericksburg and becoming class president, or better yet, just showing up as a volunteer or a mentor to students and young adults in my area who want to get into the field of video production. Forced me to do all that. And of course, being a father, being a husband, those are, come on now. So it gave me a better accountability. And regret number 5 is not documenting this journey. I've documented few pieces. Okay, I do video, right? This is what I do for a living. So I documented a few pieces of me in my element, but I was never coming from a place, oh, let me document this. So when I do get sober, no, I was in the moment. But I wish I could have done more filming and journaling, especially on this topic when I was quitting. See, I was doing the journaling just to refresh my mind, but I didn't know it was actually helping me in my sobriety when I turned 33. And that version of me, the one who struggled in silence, deserved to be heard. So I'm very conscious of that now. And I think that's why I make content like I do now, to hopefully help somebody out there on this journey, whether you're getting sober curious, whether you're someone like me who battled with alcoholism, addicted to alcohol for like over 15 years, and you may have not even realized, it was an issue at all. And I'm just peeling back the onion. And that's kind of what bridges my mission now, why I'm creating this content every day. Like I just want to create videos on this every day because I want to show up to help ignite your sobriety. I don't regret ever quitting alcohol, but there are some regrets along the journey that I did have regrets, and I shared them with you. And if you guys enjoyed this video, like it, please subscribe to the channel. I'm trying to really build this Ignite Your Sobriety community and continue to show up, and drop in the comments where you're at on your journey. I would love to know. And in fact, if you want to watch a video of some 7 reasons why maybe you haven't quit drinking, click the next one and tap in with me, lock in with me. Hope you guys have a tremendous rest of your day. Ignite your sobriety. That's it. That's all. That's enough.